End of the over, 10 off it. The Sunrisers, 112 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Aurora, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good fielding out in the boundary. No, terrible shot. Caught, and that's stuck. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Russell from the pavilion end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Gone! Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Russell finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Can't get that outside the ring field. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 10 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 137 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Drilled that one away.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Goes for it, it's high in the air, fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Straight to the fielder. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away. The delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to get the boundary.
Eight runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 161 for 4. Norkia, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. That's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high, high and long. 2 maximums in a row. It has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone! Good work catching that one. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Last over of this innings, no point defending now. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Chakravarti shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Mulder ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Cuts that off well in the infield. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands. Oh, quick hands. That's gone.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Pinged off the bat.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. And that's the end of the innings. Kolkata have been set a target of 187 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Shami coming in.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. misses everything. 6 runs added in the over. Kolkata are 6 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Wow, that's missed the lot. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. Kolkata 10 for 1. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Patel from the grandstand end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 4 runs added in that over. Kolkata a 26 for 1. Nearly gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge. It races away. Nobody's going to stop that one. They've gone up here. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Edged it. Cummins finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Sharmi coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Out! What a screamer. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
That's a key wicket. Not what you'd want so early in the innings, barely troubling the scorer.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. Sometimes you just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Kolkata are 40 for 3.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Cummins from the pavilion end. Caught right on the boundary. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Two straight and punch through the leg side. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over, 7 off it. Kolkata, 49 for 4.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Couldn't get it through the field. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Got that away nicely. Doesn't beat the infield. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Kolkata, a 58 for 4. Going with pace now.
The left armour is coming into the attack.
Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. They've gone up here. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. Rahane staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
The batsman.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Mulder into the attack now from the pavilion end. Misses everything. Finds the edge. Massive outside edge. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Unad cut from the grandstand end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Perfectly timed. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Kolkata are 78 for 5.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Finds the fielder with that shot. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 9 off it. Kolkata are 87 for 5.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rate has climbed.
Going with spin now. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Zampa with a huge appeal. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. End of the over. 4 off it. Kolkata a 91 for 5.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Massive outside edge. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Zampa from the grandstand end. Big edge. Huge. That has flown.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
That is quite extraordinary. Singh, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Zampa over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Wow, that's missed a lot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Singh watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Big edge. Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged, what a ball. Swept away but finds the fielder. 4 runs added in that over. Kolkata are 143 for 5.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Patel from the pavilion end.
the bowling, sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Charmy back on now.
Is going with the medium pacer.
Thick edge.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Have to go for it now.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Finds the edge. Gone. Great reflexes. Beautiful take. Caught and bowled.
Really getting to the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And now 155 for 6. Please welcome the new batsman at number 8.
He's got their tail up.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display had put enough runs on the board, and they've been able to defend.
Hello and good morning to all. You join us for this T20 match between the Knight Riders and the Hyderabad Sunrisers. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Drilled that one away. Straight to the fielder. Perfectly timed. 14 runs added there. The Sunrisers, 14 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Doesn't beat the infield. 5 runs in that over. The Sunrisers are 19 for none.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Aurora from the pavilion end.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 8 off it. The Sunrisers are 27 for none. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Norkia shouldn't be too worried about